It was hard to hear what Ryan had to say, but I'm still glad we met up and agreed to take a DNA test next week. But all this has made things worse for me and Luke.
Now, he was hyped to go to Jumpy. Hold on, Zay.
It's super important for me to have a heart-to-heart talk with Luke about our relationship, but it's really hard because every time I try to talk to him, he kind of closes down and doesn't want to talk.
And go find your sister. Where'd she go? Where'd she go?
He wants to just ignore the problem, but I'm the type of person, like, I need to talk it through. We cannot just ignore it and hope that it fixes itself.
How you been feeling?
I mean, I think we've been struggling more than normal.
Struggling,
like our communication has not been, like, very good. And I think something that's put, like, a strain in our relationship is, like, the paternity test.
I don't understand the point of wanting to do it.
I just feel like he deserved that closure.
It's just too out of the blue for me. What is he trying to gain?
I mean,
from
he
this?
did reach out to me when I was pregnant.
You never told me any of that.
But I
I'm
told
just-
him it wasn't his because, like, the dates were, like, off. But even though, like, the dates are off, he still has, like, doubts because he feel like Isaiah doesn't look like Stefan. That's why I just feel like, you know, like, just do the test, it'll come back negative, and then he'll know. Like, I don't feel like anyone deserves to wonder for the rest of their life, like, do I or do I not have another son out there?
It's gonna come back negative. And then you won't ever have to hear his name again.
I feel like that's something you could have been taken care of, like, before me and you, way before me and you even started, like, talking. I just feel like it's like a last-minute attempt to try to be with you or something.
For everything you need to know about preventing pregnancy and protecting yourself, go to itsyoursexlife.com.
Hello, Mother.
Hi, kid.
How you doing?
Nothing.
What have you been up to?
Nothing.
Have you seen Rachel at all?
I haven't talked to her a lot, so we got into a fight like last week.
Yeah.
And it was all over stupid stuff. It was really just Rachel being Rachel, you know. She was like, well, I'm leaving, I'm getting my stuff. So and I didn't want her to leave, you know? So, like, I'm having a hard time, I think, adjusting. Maybe it's because I wasn't there all them years.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time of her saying, oh, I'm a grown adult. I want to go and move and get away and don't want to be with you no more.
That's the thing. You have a hard head. Rachel has a hard head. You both have a temper. Let her do what she wants. She's a grown-ass woman now. She's 18, and I just think y'all are both toxic for each other right now, and y'all just need to split apart.
I think it bothers me. I don't know where she's at or who she's going around or what she's doing or is, you know, what's going on.
Yeah.
They're staying at Catelyn's mom until they can get this job together at the factory, and then they're going to get their own place together. I'm just hoping the best for Rachel. She wants to grow up. She's going to do what she wants to do. I've never been able to tell her
what to try
do.
to help her out.
No, I've never been able to try to even give her advice because everything usually I tell her she just does the opposite of.
Yeah.
Like, and then every bad decision comes and she's like, oh, Mom, you were right, and comes home crying every time. But it's like,
But you'll
I'm
never end that. I think you just
her.
need to cut her off and just cut her off completely and see what happens because she'll come running back and you don't need to let her back in. Let her figure it out for herself. And I hate to be that person, but there's nothing else we can do at this point. Like,
I can't ditch her though. She's my baby. You know
I know,
what I mean?
but you're giving her money for gas. You're giving her money for this, for that, and you're helping her out. Watching Hazley so she can go do whatever.
But I want to make sure Hazley has everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and be safe. And I get that, but at the same time, you got to cut it off.
You know, maybe Rachel really just genuinely does want a job and do good and move out and whatever.
And I'm not saying
And I
she
wish
doesn't.
the
I'm
best
just
for her.
saying if it turns out that that's not the case, and she and she does whatever, you do not need to take her back in and help her again.
I know I would, though.
I know, exactly, and that's what's y'all up in the long run. That's why she's not getting any better, and that's why you're not getting any better.
Now that she's 18, she's grown. I can't tell her what to do anymore. And maybe because I was involved with drugs and doing bad and staying away from my kids, maybe it's too late for me to make that right, and that just hurts me because I wish I could help Rachel or the baby. I'm just sort of stuck. I don't know what to do.
Have you ever heard that children learn what they live?
Whatever you're around, it's like that's what you become, or that's what you'll be more likely to do.
When you were growing up, was that something that...
Yes.
Who did you grow up with?
My mom that raised me. I have two moms.
I think I'm missing some information.
My mom that raised my biological mom used to get abused a lot. And my mom who raised me, she was like a sister to her.
Okay.
So she took us away from that. That's why I do get so triggered, because I dealt with that as a kid. This is the only, I think, issue I really have.
What do you mean?
Like my childhood growing up. I feel like it affects me deeply.
Well, if this is what you learned as a child, this is going to be what you bring to your adult. It has been what you brought to your adult life.
I'm around my biological mom, but we just kind of built our relationship when I turned like 18.
Yeah.
And I still don't really know her. Like, I know my issues are like childhood issues. I also know like Mikkel has been verbally abused all his life, so it's like a never-ending thing. I just don't want it for my daughter. And I really want to stop it.
Can you hear the raindrops falling on the rooftop? Wash away the secret sins, vanish into thin air. Careful if you go there, you might not come back again. I got a strange feeling tonight, got a strange feeling, oh my. What is it about this place? Must be something in the water, something in the water.
Give me the kisses.
Yay, puppy! Give mommy good sugars.
No, like this.
It's your birthday!